Hi all, and welcome to the video. In this one, it's the Omni experiment, number 10. If you're not sure where I am, I'm actually in the wreck. Yes, we are. And we're here to do our dailies in the wreck. Few upgrades on the toon, you might say. Number one, yes, that token board. Look at it. Look at its glory. Yes, 210 to complete. Not bad. Not bad at all. I've now got these in, which is sandy piece of goo. I have a pair. They were on the MA, but he's sort of outgrown them now. So they've come over here just to, give a little bit to evades and whatnot. Plus, I had no braces at all. So it just seemed to make sense that, hey, maybe I should get some braces. Implants-wise, I've upgraded not by much, but by a bit. As you can see, I've got 150s in there. And I made these. They have a higher treatment requirement when they've got Job clusters in them. These are defensive ones. So I've got nano formula increase for 5. Wow. Add all def for 55 in that one and some strength. In this one, 93 to add all def. And in the foot, another one. Yes, my big NT can make them quite easily. And you can buy all the parts for those in the implant. I'll show you where. If people don't know. If you're making sub 100s, it's not too sub 200 implants. It's not ridiculously expensive. If you're trying to make 200 plus ones, yeah, then the prices in the store are kind of silly, and you're much better off farming the implants and parts. But you can buy them. If creds are no problem. Right. So if you can find your way to the subway, there's a little store just behind it. The implants store in ICC. I mean, it's been there since they changed the ICC in 2015. So as you can see, you've got basic stuff like clusters here. If I open that, you can see you've got the adult ones up to quality 100, about the same sort of price as most of the other stuff. Shining are more expensive than whatever. And then in this section you have let's have a look at shining, adult def, up to quality 200. They're not bad. Trying to buy any higher quality than that, and yeah, you're going to come unstuck. And then with the implants here, you've got a much bigger selection up to 200s as well. So this is where I kind of stood, made them, faffed about, buffed, etc. As you can see there, they're the basic. So you've got starting at 100s. They only come as 100 there, but the others you can see come 2550, 2550, 2550. The others sort of scale. The advanced ones, you only get the 200s, so they are more expensive, but they will fit every time. Plus you can buy implants at higher quality. Normally I would simply just blitz them. Roller fixer, it's a good thing to do to save yourself a lot of money, and indeed make money on Rubicar, certainly, because you can go off, do missions, etc., get an implant. Okay, it has stuff in it, but as a fixer you can strip it and make it an empty implant, which also means you can boost implants. I have explained that in a previous video with my fixer. So when you're doing that, what's actually happening is you're bumping the quality up by creating the implant with a high skill level. When you open up the trade window, you get this quality 1, quality 300. If you don't want to bump it, you just drop this slider here And depending on how much skill and how big the cluster is in comparison to the quality of the implant, the more it will bump. But as a fixture, you can then strip it and bump it again and again and again to get a very specific quality should you need to. Sergeant Major Sovic. Sovic? Sovic. Well, he's not Savic. I'll help with the supply depot, I'll help with the open miners, I'll help with that, I'll help with the mutant blood, all the things. Yes, all the things. So the first one, these are all different to mine. Reclaiming the supplies, upload to map. Was that all the upgrades? Oh no, there were some more. Yes, with the additional comp lit, a couple of helpful implants, and a couple of, what else did I use? I think, was it T70s? I think I used T70s. Yeah, these things. Galahad T70 Bayer. You can see there, it gives you 20 to comp lit for very little in ranged skills. I just made an implant to get that. Put a tiny bit of IP in and then made a right arm full auto implant. And then got a burst buff, and NTs already have pistol mastery, so it's pretty easy. There's a bit of multi-range at 305, but you can make implants for that as well. So yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Okay. Time for the Elm. Yes, and with all these are 160 infused, spirit-infused Yuttos. So they have a higher requirement than a standard Yutto. A 160 Yutto NCU will cost you 801 in complet, which makes them very easy to get on for Title 4. And then with these, though, as you can see, no title marking on it, no Shadowlands thing, but they are the lowest quality of these you can get. But you can see max NCU 100, which is a lot. Fortunately, that was the best compiler I could get, which was that one. But that did mean, overall, the skills now look like this. Matter Creation 838, which means yes, we can use this. Now, I did do the Mantis yesterday because I was just dying to try it out. But didn't really have the space to record it, nor the inclination, because it was quite late at night. By the time I'd finished doing all the twinking and buffing and building implants and faffing around, I just thought, you know, kind of done for the day. Right, now, this works a little differently, I found, which was you get attacked by mobs that spawn as you walk down the road towards the marker. Interesting. Did not know. So as you walk down here, a couple of silent death mobs will jump out at you. Allegedly. I'm sure there is someone on the Omni side who has made this. And volcanic eruption for the win. Oh, yes. So yeah, trying to use this yesterday. The problems in the Smuggler's Den yesterday, that was every bugger had their 220 running around doing the missions while their Lobby Alt was just stood somewhere safely. The end result of which was there was no bloody mobs for me. It would have been a terribly boring video because I had to go out and get rebuffed. Some of these buffs only, you know, like this one, they only last an hour. And I was stood around so long waiting on respawns while people just, you know, steamrolled past on a 220. And then I encountered a really weird bug at the end, which was I got as far as the Bantlings, and the Bantlings, for whatever reason, would not take damage. It's disappeared. Silent death just despawned or ran out of range. Just waiting for the damn thing to come along. I need to kill one more of them. Oh, I just saw one, and then it vanished. Come on. Finally. Silent death. Sneaking up on players since time began. Nice big chunk of XP. Okay, and now we make our way down to the supply station. Very different from the clan side mission for that. The clan side mission just asks you to go and click on a crate. It's a very easy mission to complete if you think about it. Ooh, another random... Okay, well, I'm not worried about you. Or your friend. Look at the size of that AoE. It is pretty massive, which did make it hard to control. Yeah, I got as far as the bantlings, and they were taking 0 damage. Not a dot. And I don't know if it's just the damage type. Because... Oh, hi. Okay, these are green, yellow now. Fire damage. Are the bantlings simply fireproof? Is that the deal? Because I could get a chemical bracer or something. Let's run in bravely. Come on, all of you. Come and die. I am... Well, I'm not a god, but I'm pretty tough here, I think, on these guys. Probably not so much when we get to bigger mobs. Okay, I think that's the second half of it done. Okay. Notum from the sand is identical. So it's only really this mission that's any different. Interesting, though. I mean, the clan one is quite a lot simpler. I mean, you can do that as soon as it will allow you to roll that mission. It's pretty darned easy to do. You know, go in, click crate, fly back. Not difficult. You don't have to fight anything even. You know, you can just be in your Yalm somewhere. Yeah, so we now have 548 NCU, which means I've got all kinds of buffs. I've got Reflect, I've got PNH, I've got Nanocast, I've got Add All Off, Behemoth. All the buffs, yes, all of them. The factory I can't do without help. I can do it with my 220 tank, but essentially all he's doing there is just... Well, taking, you know, holding aggro. It's like an outside tank. It's just the way it works. You know, if you've ever been in one of those teams out in PW or anywhere for that matter where lower levels congregate and kill a big scary mob, you get someone who's easily out-leveled the actual mobs, and they stand there holding aggro while you do damage and take the reward. So, yeah, outside tanking. You know, a 220M with nigh on 60k of HP, near infinite regen against the damage these things can do, just stands there, hitting them for a massive Mongo. I think it's, not, is it Eye Malice? No, that's the single taunt. But yeah, the top Mongo has like a 25k taunt. So that's why you see it in PW. They can hold aggro even with a whole team, or more commonly an NT, AoEing a bunch of mobs, and the Enforcer holding the aggro from all of them. So these two we can do. The War Chief and the other guy I don't think we can handle solo. I would need the help of an outside tank at this point, I think. Right, hopefully this tower isn't fireproof. Oh, is the beacon up? Because then I wouldn't even have to fight it. Nope, beacon's already gone. It is countering my attack. There you go, nano successfully. No damage. Okay, let's try Again, no damage. Direct nano. Well, that went through, but VE, which is better, it kind of ignores it. Is it some weird bug? I'm hitting it with the nano deck, but it is entirely fireproof, it seems. This is what was happening with bantlings. I couldn't do a damn thing to them. Do you want to know how annoying that was? Can I use this one yet? This needed more than 868 to cast that. Well, god damn, Leroy, that's annoying. Now it's ignoring this. Are you immune as well? Let's get a bit closer to that one. It's pretty close to it. I just stop with the nano deck. Again, nothing. No damage, no anything. Okay, I think I maybe annoyed him. He's run away. Okay, you can come. You can come back. This is... Where's my damage? I have no damage. And he is hitting quite hard. Oh, now I'm hitting it. It's just like... Nuke is black holing on me. What the hell? Why is everything now fireproof? You know what I should have made while I was in the bloody arena? Was those damn braces and changed the... oh, mind you, doesn't it just change them to... oh, I'm in combat as well. So I'm in a fight with this thing. Nothing. Nano program executed successfully. Again, nothing. Okay, let's try an old one. Barrage of fire. Nothing. Frigid landscape. No damage happening. It's rather depressing. Okay. I want to use my new shiny thing. What if I hit myself? While I'm stood next to it. I keep countering myself. No, that's doing nothing either. See, what's this? Sleeping nightmare. What does it do? Make it utterly fireproof? Fine, I'll go back to old bloody faithful then. And finally, some music. I love how it completely forgets to play music. I think it's because I'm playing in borderless full screen to avoid the squish that you get. Yes, the squish. It's a weird kind of visual bug you get in full screen on the new engine. No idea why it does that. Or how you would fix it, or I don't really need to. Plus, if you try and Alt-Tab out of the game in full screen, it will crash. Almost guaranteed, whereas you can tab out when it's in borderless full screen, or borderless windowed mode. I'm in aggro from something, although I don't actually know what I'm in aggro from. Come on. some other fireproof bloody thing. War dog next, which I don't think is actually possible. I think I would definitely need the help of my big outside tank. Which, trust me, is a real thing. But what I don't do is let him do damage for me. Oh, no. No, he doesn't do damage for me. All he does is keeps the mob busy, which essentially is, what outside tanking is. But I do have to play both characters. It's not a box. I have to tab between them. So if I see the aggro coming my way on the NT, I've got to get it back by tabbing across and playing the enforcer. So it's not like click one button and go. It's not as simple as that. No, it bloody isn't. Yeah, so the towers in the wreck are fireproof. Who knew? So I don't know how I'm going to try and do this solo. I think it's a bad idea, and it takes a long time to rebuff if I'm wrong. Oh god, I've got one of those things nearby as well. Okay, I'm going to drop about here. Thought I'd crashed. Okay, I have one of these. Oh fudge, I forgot how big VE actually is. No. All the no. No, far too squishy. I'm going to need the help of my big enforcer. Yes, I am. I'm going to go run away and hide over here. Ow. Yeah, I definitely didn't want to be fighting one of the big, Battle of Endor guys. You know what I mean. They totally look like them. The AT-AT Walker, or whatever the hell it was called. Now down there, you can probably see me, the enforcer. What you can't do is actually hear anything, otherwise the sound gets awfully confused for the video. There's the war dog. Get back. Okay, somebody has flown in. And I'm alt-tabbing between the two. Because I want the kill XP as well. Well, at least he's not bloody fireproof like everything else thus far. I'm going to loot that one while I'm stood here. Ooh, getting XP already. It's taken a long time to take him down. I get the feeling, though, that the two guys next to him... Okay, that's the War Dog gloves. Don't need. So, yeah. Tell you what, though, I really am burning through nano. Really am. While we're here, let's push it a little further. You trying to KS, bro? Try again. Yeah, you are. You want the loot. I got the loot anyway. Did I get XP for the kill? Yes, I did. Nice. Okay, back in the Yalm. Don't know if he was trying to KS or not. I think probably not, if you want the truth. And nano casting. Oh yeah. Okay, let's save just with that. Then reach for the skies. Oh yeah. And then I'll get rid of this guy. Because I want to fly. And following Yennefer. Okay, so I think next, still got to do 2 of those. That's done. War Chief. I don't think the factory was a hell of a lot harder when I tried it. The aggro was a lot more twitchy, even with a big 220 Enforcer. And I'm getting close to the end of the buffs. Yes, I am. Where are we now? 16 minutes. That's enough time to take this guy down the way I'm planning on doing it. Now, some of you are probably thinking, you could take this guy out to perpetual wastelands and kill Borgs just with him. Yeah, I could. Could quite easily do that, but I'm trying to avoid that. Yes, I am. Now, in my experience, which is not small when it comes to AO, I have some experience, I would say. If you can't take on the War Dog, you definitely can't do this guy. You can't do the Mutant War Chief because the ads are really nasty. Some guy there already. God damn it, because respawn. Respawn is a killer. Okay, let's drop on the roof for safety. And then we'll drop out of there. Get him nice and aggroed. And then, yeah. There we go. So unless these are already aggroed, I can't do this, otherwise, yeah. He will just start regenning health as soon as he's not in aggro with this guy. I just need to click that thing. Yes, there we go. Whoa. Roof of Doom. Okay. Back in the Elm. And same with this guy. Right, I should be able to get back in the Elm. Can I? I don't know. Yes, I can. And... right, I am going to have to go and get rebuffed to complete this next part, I think. Gotta kill 3 clan guards, and then there's some other dude in there. So, yeah, feels a bit weird doing anything like that, gotta be honest. But I suppose that's what you get, you know, you play clan for as long as I have, and doing anything on the other side always feels kind of strange. Okay, folks. Bye for now.